energy, urgency, mentality. In those three areas of tonight's game, how do you feel you assess your team and the way those were handled?
I think we performed well. Obviously, they are a great team. They're pretty fast too. So it was like two fast teams out there. They just scored more than we did.
I know it's trying to get the shot first mentality a little bit more, get offense going. But on the backside, Kralvin Malka giving you a shot to stay in this one. What do you think about his performance tonight?
Well, he's been unreal all season long. He's been a rock back there for us, and an unbelievable goalie, and just obviously it gives you confidence to play when you have a great goalie back there. So he makes timeless saves for us.
What did you see on your own goal?
Well, a hell of a pass by Tuna, and I was in the slot, so I had to shoot it. It was a knuckle ball, so nothing special.
Career high 11 goals. Is that something you really think about in your game throughout the season, or?
No. Obviously, I want to score as many as possible, but it's all about winning for me. And if I can contribute scoring goals, great. If not, I'll play defense. But I'm not chasing goals.
Is it deflating at all when they score so fast into that third period?
I mean, not really. I think we have a resilient group, and nobody on the bench got down on themselves, and we just, I think, got more pissed off and kind of fueled us a little bit and gave us energy probably. Obviously, it sucks. We don't want that to happen, but we never go down on ourselves.
You guys have struggled to score at 6-on-5 this year. Is there something that's blocking you guys from that? Like, what's in the way?
Other 5 guys in front. I don't know. It's hard. You go in the season and you don't really practice that much 6-on-5, but then all of our games are tight. So we practiced it a week ago, but obviously it's hard. You got to make quick decisions. Shoot the puck and bring it down to the goal line and then try to stuff it in there. Maybe we'll work on it next practice, but obviously we're doing everything we can.
3-1 on the homestand. Just curious how pleased you are overall with how the team's played the last few games.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a good stretch, but we just got to take a step back and regroup a little bit, and we have a couple days of practicing and some rest tomorrow maybe, and go right back at it. But obviously, it's good winning games.
Just talking to Sergey, played well overall. Energy, mentality, urgency, those are the buzzwords I think that have been repeated a lot. Where do you feel like this team was tonight in those categories?
Yeah, I think it's just a team on the other side that transitioned so well. So I think we could have managed the puck a little bit better and made some better decisions, but I think we worked.
As far as you personally, you had a fight and an assist, your first assist here inside Delta Center. What did you see in that sequence for your assist?
Yeah, I mean, just Sergey getting to a good spot, and he's got such a dangerous shot. So when you get him the puck, it's going to go in the net. So.
And then when you have a couple days before your next game, what are the adjustments you want to take into those days to kind of move into the road trip?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just rest. I think it's been a kind of a grind since break. So I think just doing the right things away from the rink and taking care of our bodies and getting ready to roll on the road.
What led up to the fight?
Just wanted to get the momentum. That's it.
Coach has talked about players using their minutes wisely. When your line gets out there, what are the things you're trying to do when he turns to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think for us it's just about being responsible. I think just about being responsible, making good puck decisions, chipping in offensively when we can, but being physical and grinding the other team down.
At this point in the season, how do you make sure to move on from a loss and make sure that you guys get back in the win column as soon as possible?
Yeah, I mean, I think we know where we stand here in the standings, and I don't think we'll have a problem with that. We'll be looking forward to the next game, and we'll be ready to go.
Did this game seem like kind of a measuring stick against a really good playoff team?
I mean, I don't know, not really. In my opinion, not really. I mean, it's a good team. I think we're a better team, but we just didn't win tonight.
Team has been running with the milk as of late. How much confidence do you guys have in him to kind of be back there for you?
Yeah, I mean, again, tonight he was unbelievable. He made big time saves and big moments, and he's such a big part of this team, and we're just lucky to have him.
So what were your initial takeaways just after that one?
The first takeaway is it's a really good team on the other side, and they played a really good game. They played with a really high pace, and credit to them. Having that said, I think when you are in those kind of a game, you need to raise to the occasion. I think our level of focus and detail on what we knew they will do were not high enough. I think we went in that game wanting to play our game, which is fine, but you need to know as well exactly the detail of how you need to play against each opponent, and I didn't like our level of focus on those.
I know it was 3 goals against, but just what did you think about Vejmelka holding them in there for the
Great.
game?
At key moment, it was great. First period, I think we were in deep water, and he made key save. He kept us there and allowed us to come back and tie the game. And it's a really good team. It's a tight game. I'm not forgetting the fact we're 5 games in 8 days, and we're at the end of it, and it will be a welcome break for us to regroup, recover. But at the same time, in life, you win or you learn, and it's important. We need to have a few. We had a few learning lessons in that game, and we cannot pass by.
Speaking of learning lessons, does this seem like a game where you kind of learn how to play against a playoff team and kind of see where you're at against a playoff team?
Yeah, but we did. Minnie is, Van is, Elliot. I think we had a great stretch. We played good since we're back from the break. I think the boys had a really high compete tonight. We worked. That was not at fault at all. I like the desire. I like the fact we were resilient. I like the fact we were engaged at a certain level. But mentally, we need a little bit more. We need a little bit more details. We need to be a little bit more engaged in those details.
How did you like Liam O'Brien's game tonight?
It was great. He was simple, direct. Great play on the goal, but more than that, he got on the forecheck, got in there, did a great job.
You mentioned the details. What specific things would you have liked to see him raise?
The team on the other side is second best gap in the league. What does that tell you? That's mean you want to enter with the puck. So what do you have to do with the puck? You need to put it behind and go to work. We tried to enter with the puck during the entire first period. How that went for us? Not really good. We started the third period exactly the same way. We tried to make a play at the blue line, get cut, boom, puck the back of our net before the end of the first shift. Those are we knew exactly what they are. There are 2 things. They have, like I said, second best gap in the league, and their strength is in transition out of those either turnover or transition situation. So you need to be ready for that. That is an example. We made adjustment on certain thing we had to do in the D zone, the way they try to attack us, they score a goal, and the exact way we adjust. So those things are focus based.
What improvements have you seen in Obi's game, this season?
I think the poise. That's a good question, Cole. I think the poise. I think he's really poised. He's way more poised with the puck, make more plays. And he's always been a structured guy, the guy who brings intensity. He drags everybody in the fight. He show up for his teammate. He does a lot of good stuff. I really like it. But he has more poise in every situation. He doesn't let his emotion get the best of him, but he still have a lot of emotion.
You talk about focus. Obviously, today was 5th game in 8 days. Can you assess that stretch? But does the focus also have to do with the fact that it's at the end of that stretch?
Yeah, whatever. If that's the case, and which I agree with you. Okay, let's learn from it. There's nothing to be ashamed of the way we play. There's nothing to be ashamed of that losing against them, but. We want to make the playoff. We want to make a push. We're not looking for excuses. We're looking for solution. We're looking to learn from every game we can. Win or lose, we want to learn. We want to get better. I think our guys, like I said before, they were resilient. They fought. They wanted to win. It will be a learning experience for us to take that and say, okay, what could we have done better? And next time when the emotion, the opponent, the game, the pace of the game, that was a hell of a pace out there. So, okay, when the pace will be higher, we'll be more equipped to react to that. That's just the way it is. That group showed me, showed you, showed everybody. They're getting better. they want to learn. They're hungry. They're resilient. They're engaged in our season, in our performance. It won't be any different. You know, I'm not saying it's them. No, it's us. It's we're together in this. It's coach, management, player, staff, everybody. We have a lesson to learn from that game, but we're together in that. We'll be resilient and we'll get at it.
Just going back to Familka, do you think it's good for the team or helps the team having a consistent goaltender every night in terms of what to expect?
What's important is to have a good goaltender every night, and we have that. We had that this year, I think. Both Higgy and Veggie has been really good. I think that said, are they perfect? Who is? You know, coach, no. Player, no. Defense, forward, nobody is. So our goal, without being perfect, they've been really good this year. That's it never felt it was a problem.